Hi everybody, welcome to Speedway Motors. My name's Tim. I'm one of the techs here. I'm always glad when you can join me, especially when I'm talking about old school parts that get me fired up. I just had a call from a friend of mine up in South Dakota back home. He said, Tim, I just got my dream car, buddy. I got a 40 Ford Coupe. I was so jealous. I said, good for you. He said, but I've got one problem. He said, somebody back in the day, they made this car into a street rod, probably late 80s, and they hacked the original dash out of it. It's got some fabricated steel dash. He said, it looks like the Knight Rider, all digital. He said, I got to get rid of this stuff. I want to put it back to original. Well, trends change. I understand that, and he's an old school hot rod guy like me, and he wants the car to look a little more traditional. He asked if I had anything that could help him out here at Speedway. Well, boy, I do. I pulled some of the parts today that I recommended for him because they're really nice parts. I couldn't believe when I pulled these and put my hands on them just how nice they are. But anyway, you can kind of see some of the items. We've got a full steel dash. We'll talk about the details of in a minute. Instrument cluster, speaker grills, and even the glove box. We've got a lot of parts to help you out. Basically, the one thing about 44 dashes is people have been collecting these things forever. First thing I asked my buddy is, hey, did you ask Ron about one of his dashes? He's got them hanging in his garage like trophies. He said, yeah, Ron won't sell any of his, so I need your help. I said, no problem. I've got a nice second best option for you. So I pulled some of these pieces, really impressed. The reason why people love 44 dashes, I guess one of the reasons is you can't beat the instrument cluster. We sell some of these new instrument clusters for 44s. They're a classic instruments piece, and boy, are they ever cool. You can see the font on this in the Art Deco style. Nothing better. It's got this beautiful stainless steel bezel. It's got a glass lens on it. Really high quality. This thing's all electric, so it's all well lit. All the gauges come with the senders. It's a complete package. One of the best instruction sets you'll ever see. This hooks up to a variety of sending units, so whatever kind of transmission you're running, even if you have the high-tech global tracking sending unit, boy, this thing will work no problem. So it's a wonderful unit, very, very high quality. You're just going to love it. If you have a 40 Ford and you need some new instruments, this is a great way to go. Otherwise, maybe you've got a 32 and you're thinking about switching it up and doing a different style dash. Boy, you just can't beat the look of this. I really wish I could use this in my Roadster. Show you some of the other pieces. We've got the speaker grill. Just had a customer call me on this, as a matter of fact, and he was just so impressed. It fit right in. It's such a nice casting. No extra flash or monkey business going on with this. The speaker grill is just amazing, and the chrome on it is wonderful too. So I had no problem recommending this to my friend. If you do have a 44 Deluxe and you have an original instrument cluster, but the outside's all ratted out, which is typically the case after those cars get so old, we have this new bezel. So if you restore your instruments, you can purchase this, and it goes on the outside. Just a gorgeous piece again. Very well made. As you can see, the chrome, there's not a single flaw in this thing. It's gorgeous, wonderful piece. The dash itself, all steel, just like the original, which is super cool. I kind of wondered what this thing would look like. I thought, man, maybe it's just a outside shell, just a quick stamping, but no, it's got all the bracing in it, all the holes drilled in exactly the right spots. You could take a stock 40 Ford like my buddy's and bolt this right in, so no problem there. I mean, it's a wonderful piece, very heavy, good piece to use if you're restoring your car. I would say, if you're like me, I've got an original 34 dash that I'm looking at on my Roadster, and I hate cutting up original pieces too. A lot of times you find these original 44 dashes if you're scoping around eBay, and a lot of them are rusted out, or they've been butchered along the edges, for some reason or another. It's hard to find a nice one. So if you want one that you just, number one, want to bolt right into your car, or want to adapt for a different type of hot rod, this is a great way to go. Last little piece I'd show you is this Glovebox Door. It's meant to go right on either this dash, or if you have an original Ford that's got it all rusted out along the bottom, this thing's perfect, and it's heavy. You can tell this is made out of the exact same gauge steel as the original. Beautiful piece. So I had to show you this stuff. When I pulled it off the shelf, I got so excited looking at it. I thought I'm going to share it with all my friends that visit me on the web. But if you have any questions, give us a call. We love talking about old school parts, especially old 40 Ford stuff like this. It's just right up our alley. So give us a call if you have any questions. Check us out on the web. We've got a lot of other pieces here too that you don't see for 40 Fords, a complete bolt-together frame. We've got the glove box liners for this, all kinds of suspension parts for 40 Fords. They're our forte. So give us a call if we can help. Thanks for visiting us here at Speedway Motors, and enjoy the rest of your day.